friends, it's Mrs. K here. We're going to read a story today together. So I have a different Story Lab card today. Do you see the little boy and little girl? Yeah, they're reading a book about fish and they're making a connection. So our Story Lab activity and what we're going to think about is, can you make a connection to the story? So a connection, see this little girl? She's thinking of a connection that she has a fish at her home that she feeds with her mom. And this little boy's connection is, oh, he's read another book called Rainbow Fish and he's seen fish on TV with his mom. So these are different connections. So you can make a text-to-text connection, so thinking of another book you've read. You can think of a text to me, so something that you've done at home or with your family, or you can make a text to world connection, so something that you've seen on your computer or tablet, something you've seen on TV, or maybe it's something that Mrs. K or Mr. Tom has taught you. So these could be other text-to-text connection at the bottom, like we've read A Trip to the Grocery Store, What Happens at a Bakery, Macy Goes Shopping, and Llama Llama Mad at Mama. So those are good books to think about for a text-to-text connection. And maybe your teacher has read different ones. So we're going to think about connections. Let's get started. So this story is called Pete the Cat and the Trip to the Grocery Store. So this is the cover, and that was the title. So let's get started. Pete and Bob are hungry after a big day of fun at the park. Dad, can we have a snack? Bob says. Dad checks the fridge. It's empty. Dad checks the pantry. Empty. And Dad checks the secret snack nook. It's empty. We need to buy groceries, says Dad. So Dad starts to make a list. We need milk, eggs, fish, and chicken. I want raspberries, says Bob. I want apples, says Pete. See, they're thinking about it. Pete, Bob, and Dad make a long list and take it to the supermarket. Oh no, it's super windy, and the wind blows the list out of Dad's hands. Let's stop and let's try to think of a connection so far. Can you make a connection? Great connection. Mrs. K's connection. See, Bob's dad is driving a red car. Mrs. K has a red car that she drives. So that's my text to me connection. It's cool, says Pete. I can remember the list. I can too, says Bob. First, they stop in aisle 10. The sign says dairy. We need milk, says Pete. And cheese, says Bob, the stinky kind. Next, they go to aisle 9. Yum, says Dad. I love bacon. Don't forget the chicken, says Pete. Bob can't pick between spaghetti and macaroni in aisle 7. How about bow ties, says Dad. Awesome, says Bob. In aisle 5, Dad tastes a hot dog. Yummy! In aisle 4, Pete tastes a cupcake. Sweet. All right, let's stop. And can you make a connection? Mrs. K is going to make a text to world connection. I've watched Pete the Cat on TV before. He has a TV show, so I've seen him on TV. What's your connection? Wow, awesome connection. Let's keep reading. Dad lets Pete and Bob choose a treat in aisle 3. Pete picks crackers shaped like fish. Bob picks popcorn. Brr, it's cold in aisle 2. Dad puts mango popsicles in the cart. Aisle 1 has sunflowers, tulips, and blue daisies. Pete and Bob picks tulips for Grandma. She'll love them, says Dad. I think we got everything except the fish, says Dad. But their car is packed with yummy treats. Maybe next time. The end. Okay, can you make one more connection before we go? Wow, you're getting really great at these connections. Mrs. K's connection is at the end of the story when Bob was picking out popcorn as his snack because I have popcorn at my house and I love to eat it. Okay, my friends, thanks for making connections with Mrs. K, and I'll see you all later. Bye.